Hey, come on over. I've got a new vlog to share with you today. Hey, how are you doing? I hope that you are having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is that you might be watching this. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new, I'm Corie, and I'm really glad that you came on over. I've got a new vlog for you all. I am planning on doing this once a week for right now. We'll see as long as I have information to share and to update you on, and I will try to be as consistent as possible in that regard. At the moment, I have a cat on my lap and a dog next to me. So if you see little heads popping up at some point, yeah, it's no cause for alarm. But so I guess I can start out by sharing. A lot of you have been asking me about my other channel, Crafted by Corie. I did just post an update for that today, the same day that I'm doing this vlog. No news yet. Well, there's a little bit of news. So on Friday, so today is December 19th, 2021. On Friday, I was eligible to reapply for monetization. Essentially what that means is I waited the 30 days. The 30 days were up. I was kind of like put in the penalty box, so to speak. I still don't know specifically why. I have not been able to get an answer. So it's been a little bit of a guessing game trying to figure out what I needed to fix. So my sister, for those of you who know, my sister helps me with some of that back end IT stuff. So she and I have gone through everything with a fine tooth comb. Mostly Kim has done it, but trying to tighten up my titles and my description boxes and that sort of thing in hopes that we have figured out whatever it was that YouTube found to be misleading. So for more of an update on that and more of an explanation, feel free to go over and check out that channel update. It's just a few minutes long, but yeah, so I was able to reapply on Friday. Nothing yet, no news. It does say that it can take up to 30 days. I'm hoping it's not going to take that long. In my experience from having monetized that channel the first time and from monetizing this one, it normally doesn't take more than a day or two. So I'm hoping by tomorrow, but I will let you know. So thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate you so much. So other than that, I'm looking forward to the holiday. Well, I celebrate Christmas, so I'm looking forward to that. If you celebrated Hanukkah, I hope you had a wonderful Hanukkah. If you celebrate Kwanzaa, I'm honestly not sure when Kwanzaa is, but I wish you the very best in your celebrations. For those of you who are celebrating Christmas, Merry Christmas. I can't believe it's almost the end of 2021, y'all. It's just, it blows my mind to think that we've gotten through another year and we're still dealing with the health issues that are out there, you know, with the pandemic. But hopefully it will be resolved sooner rather than later. It's going to be interesting to see what 2022 looks like, but I did just post out on Crafted by Corie a New Year's video. So it's crafts for tiered trays, so minis for New Year's. So if New Year's is something that you get into and you like to decorate for that, even if it's just a little tiered tray, there's a whole playlist over on Crafted by Corie. So I hope you'll check that out. I'll leave a link in the description box for that. And you know, that actually took me back to my childhood, because one of the things that I did for my tier tray was to make little party hats. And I used to do this thing when I was a kid. I wanted to be a princess when I grew up. I wanted to be a princess more than anything in the whole world. And my mom used to tease me that I was born in the wrong era because I loved dresses and hoop skirts, like long dresses, right? Hoop skirts. And, it's kind of funny, and I'm probably going to get some comments about this. I have never seen Gone with the Wind. But my mom basically said, you know what, you should have been born during that era with all of the dresses and um, so at any rate, I wanted to be a princess. And so I would dress up and I would have, my costumes or whatever it was that I had cobbled together. Maybe I was wearing one of my mom's skirts at the time. Who knows? Because I think my memory of this, I was probably in kindergarten, right? Kindergarten, first, second grade, somewhere in there. So I was little, right? But I would make these cone hats, and I would take my mom's sheer scarves, um, and I would tie a knot in one end, and I would take the other end and I would stick it up through the inside of the cone hat and pull it out. So it was like this cascading scarf, right? With my cone hat, and I was a princess, and I would lay my blankie down on the stairs, and I would pretend like I was walking down and being, and so, funny the things that we do when we're kids. Oh, and apparently it's like 9 a.m. because the clock is going off. So you're getting a little bit of Christmas music here in the background. I hope I don't get dinged for copyright. But at any rate, my clock is chiming the hour. But yeah, so the little hats, the little party hats kind of took me back and made me think of when I was a little kid and making those princess hats. So that was fun for me. A lot of the projects on that video are really pretty simple, basic. If you guys are just starting out crafting and you want something really easy, that video is going to be for you. I'm feeling a little run down. I know I just got back from vacation last week. I just feeling a little run down at the moment, and so I did my best with the video, but I know that the projects in that particular video are a little bit more basic. So going to take some time to breathe over the holidays, I think, and just decompress a little bit. I hope you all have time to do the same. I hope you get to spend time with your family. My daughter is now home from college for the Christmas break. She actually came home with a few friends on Friday night, and they all went into New York City yesterday for the day. They're all still upstairs sleeping, so I haven't heard, what all they got to do. I know that they did get to eat at Carmine's. If you have never been to New York City, or even if you have, if you're not familiar with Carmine's, it's this, I want to say legendary, I don't know if that's accurate or not, but Italian restaurant. And they serve everything family style. So you get these giant platters of food. So it's really good to go if you're in a group and you can get a bunch of different items and share. It's all the food is meant for sharing. I mean, they're huge. I think each one might serve like 8 people. If there are 4 of you, you can knock it out. But it's wonderful. The only thing is, especially this time of year, you have to book it like way in advance, the reservation, or you can't get in. So Elena had booked her reservation about a month ago, and she still couldn't get in before 9:30 p.m. So they had a late dinner last night at Carmine's. I'm sure that it was delicious. There are actually 2 of them, and one of them is in the theater district. I think it might actually be on Broadway. So she got to go in with her friends and do that. And yeah, so I'll get to hear about that. So Elena's home. And then my son, Jordan, who is a Marine, he's based in Cherry Point, North Carolina, but he is coming home. I just found out he's coming home Monday morning. I was thinking he was coming home on the 21st. No, 21st? 22nd. I'm obviously clearly confused. I think I thought it was the 21st, Rich thought it was the 22nd, and he's coming home on the 20th. So he'll be here tomorrow morning. I'll get to see him. I haven't seen him in at least a few months. I lose track of the time, and my short-term memory is, I need to work on it. But looking forward to seeing Jordan, and he'll be here for, I think, a good 10 days. And that'll be, no, you know what? I think it might actually be almost 2 weeks. I think he told me he's heading back on January 3rd. So we'll have him for a little while. It'll be really great to visit with him. He agreed, and I'll see if he comes through, but he agreed to help his mama finish painting the basement. So I'm working on getting that all finalized so that I can share my craft organization video with you. I haven't decided which channel I'm going to be putting that on. I'm kind of leaning towards Come On Over, because it is really behind the scenes, right? And you getting to see what I'm doing there. And my thought for this channel is also sharing organizational ideas and things of that nature. So I have taken time off from my day job between Christmas and New Year's. That's probably what I'm going to be working on, is getting that all done. And you know, so even when I take vacation, I'm still, you know, doing a lot of stuff. But I'm excited to share my craft room with y'all. It's coming together really, really nicely. We still have some shelves to put up, but other than that, I've got all of my organizational bins all set up. I have a nice big island that I'm able to craft on. So it's really, really nice. It's dreamy. It's big, and I'm spoiled, I'm told, and I probably am, but I feel kind of like I've earned it. So I've been working really hard on all of the crafting and the editing, and I try very hard to answer comments when I can. And if there's a comment that you have left for me that I have not answered, I apologize. I think I may have gotten to all of them now, but they also might time out after a certain period as far as me seeing them in my queue. I'm not sure how long YouTube leaves them in my queue before they not sweep them out, but archive them as far as what I see goes. But I do try. And it takes time to do all of that. So, but you know what? And I'll continue to do it for as long as I can. My perspective is that if you took the time to leave me a comment, I should take the time to acknowledge it, and I try to acknowledge it. Sometimes with just a heart. I will always give you a heart, but sometimes I try to always leave a comment back. I can't always if I'm pressed for time, but I want you to know that I do read every single comment, and I appreciate the kind words, the engagement, the feedback, and I do appreciate constructive feedback. It's all in the delivery, right? So you could tell me anything as long as you tell me nicely, if that makes sense. Because I want my channels to be a place for kindness and being kind to one another, right? Just, there's too much nastiness in the world, and from my perspective, there's no room for that here. This is about engagement and kindness and inclusion, and everyone is welcome. Everyone is welcome, and that's my perspective. But, and I get sometimes we all have bad days, myself included. You know, I do my best to stay positive, but I have my bad days too, right? And no one is perfect. But I try very hard not to take it out on other people. So, because you never know what the person on the other side of the screen is going through. And I try to keep that in perspective as well. Again, I'm not perfect. I do my best. But, yeah, so that's my perspective on that. What else do I have coming up? My mom is actually coming in from Florida today as well, so I'll be picking her up at the airport this afternoon. My stepson Alex, he just turned 21 the other day, so we're gonna go and have breakfast with him in a little bit this morning. So I got up early to do the vlog and make sure I could get it done before we have to head out. That's why if I look a little tired, that's why. And because we actually had dinner with my stepdaughter last night, Olivia, and got to spend a little time with her. So there's a lot going on right now. I am working on a wrap it up video. Well, actually, the video is done. I just have to edit it. So I am co-hosting with my friend Julia from Crafting with Julia. If you have not seen her channel, you need to check her out. She creates the most amazing crafts. I mean, she does dolls and beautiful gnomes. I think I've seen her do gnomes, but definitely different types of dolls, and just her work is exquisite. I first saw these sunflowers that she created using coffee filters. You would not believe how beautiful they are. They are gorgeous. And she walks you through very slowly, step by step. So if you like seeing things that are in real time, Julia does her, at least the last I looked, she does her videos in real time and she walks you through everything. And her projects are exquisite, so you want to check her out. But she asked me to co-host with her for a Wrap It Up challenge, so gift wrapping. And I took for my video, the position of different ways of gift wrapping things. I still haven't finished my Christmas shopping yet, so I didn't have a whole lot to wrap. And then my kids are all older at this point, and my nieces, my nephews, they're at the point where they prefer to just have gift cards anyway, so I don't have a whole lot of stuff to wrap, actually. So I just kind of took the tact of showing you different ways of wrapping. And if you are new to gift wrapping, or if there's someone in your life, maybe a husband, a brother, a son, who doesn't know how to gift wrap, this is going to be the video for them, because it'll show exactly how I do it. Some neat tricks. If you don't want to see the tape on your packages, I show you how to wrap without even being able to see tape. So that sort of thing. But so that video is going to be airing on the 22nd. So that's December 22nd, 2021. That's coming out. You all also asked me for a hand lettering tutorial. I have recorded that. I have to get that edited. It will be forthcoming very, very soon. I don't know what date yet. It's all going to depend on how quickly I can get that edited with the other stuff I have going on. But know that it's out there. It's you know, it's 50% there, we'll say. Actually, it might even be more like 80% there, because that one I did as a tutorial. I did use 2 cameras though, which is going to take me a little bit more time to edit. So maybe it's 75% of the way there. But usually with the tutorials, I am doing it in real time. So you would hope that there'd be less editing, because I did it with 2 different camera angles. There might be a little bit more editing involved. So it might take me a little bit more time, but it's coming soon. If there's anything else that you would love to see, leave me a comment. Let me know what that is, because I am happy to create things that are particular to what you want to see. I do know that there are some challenges out there for me as well, so I need to work on those. For the Craft It Corie challenge, so I will get on that as well. Hopefully over my little holiday break, I'll be able to try and do something along those lines. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else, but I think that might be it for today. I am looking forward to spending time with my family over the next couple of weeks. I hope that you get to do the same. I hope that you have a very healthy holiday season, very happy holiday season. I am thinking of you all. I appreciate you all. And until the next time, be well, be kind, and make it a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care. Bye.